Beneath the scorching sun, where everything seems to melt under its intense rays, lies a harsh and unforgiving world. Here balance is maintained by blood, sweat, and instinct. The mighty kings of the savannah roar across their territories, but their rivals are no less formidable. Formidable hunting packs, driven by endurance and collective intelligence, constantly seek to overturn the hierarchy. African wild dogs versus lions, a battle with no end. Who truly reigns supreme? Perhaps there is no definitive answer, but this eternal conflict continues to captivate humanity's curiosity about the mysteries of the African wilderness. The African savanna is a vast, golden expanse where sky and earth merge into one. Endless grasslands stretch toward the horizon, dotted with low-lying shrubs like random brushstrokes on nature's canvas. But this is not merely a habitat. It is a brutal battleground where heaven and hell coexist. Amid this vastness, two apex predators emerge as opposing forces, each with its own story to tell. Lions, with their thick manes and regal strides, walk as if they have stepped out of legend. They are in no hurry. Every slow step across the dry grass exudes dominance and control. Lions do not merely hunt, they rule. Their raw power and strategic intelligence make them fearsome predators, a symbol of supremacy that the entire savannah respects. In contrast, African wild dogs are agile warriors, swift, relentless, and highly organized. They do not rely on brute force alone, but instead orchestrate the perfect team effort. A pack of wild dogs functions like a well-oiled machine, where each individual plays a crucial role in achieving a common goal. Unlike lions, no wild dog hunts alone. They operate in seamless unity, using their numbers to outmaneuver their prey. On the sun-scorched plains, a large pack of wild dogs encounters a lioness and her cub. The pack, small yet strategic, takes advantage of its numbers to overpower its opponent. Their target? The defenseless cub, too young to fight back. In the past, this lioness had lost all her previous cubs, but this time, as the wild dogs realize they cannot secure victory, they retreat. The lioness and her cub remain safe, for now. Such clashes occur almost daily in the African savanna, where lions and wild dogs coexist through constant competition. With each hunt and every echoing roar, they reinforce their roles in this vast and dynamic ecosystem. Spanning 5 million square miles, from the Serengeti in Tanzania to the Kalahari Desert in Namibia, the African savanna is a land where sky and earth seem to merge. Its endless golden grasslands are occasionally interrupted by acacia trees, resembling inverted umbrellas, and winding rivers that serve as lifelines for all who inhabit this domain. But the savanna is not always tranquil. The sun, like a massive fireball, scorches the land, pushing temperatures beyond 104 degrees Fahrenheit, 40 degrees in summer. Yet when night falls, the air cools, transforming the landscape into a battleground where predators and prey face off in the ultimate test of survival. Each year, this land receives between 20 and 50 inches, 500 to 200 millimeters of rainfall, mostly concentrated within a brief, wet season. This fleeting abundance paints the savanna green, bringing forth water and life, as countless animals gather for an endless feast of survival. Among them, herbivores like wildebeest, zebras, and buffaloes dominate the plains. Wildebeest, weighing 400 to 600 pounds, are strong but not strong enough to escape the relentless pursuit of predators. Zebras, at 700 pounds, rely on their distinctive striped coats for camouflage, while their powerful kicks can sometimes deter an attacker. Buffaloes, true giants weighing up to 2,000 pounds, are moving fortresses that only the boldest predators dare to challenge. Lions, hyenas, and African wild dogs all stand at the pinnacle of the food chain. Lions represent raw power, fearlessly confronting any rival to defend their vast territories. Meanwhile, African wild dogs are the marathon runners of the savannah, relying not on brute strength but on endurance to exhaust their prey over long distances before closing in for the kill. Around 1.7 million years ago, the ancestors of African wild dogs emerged, adapting to a changing environment as dense forests gave way to open plains. With slim builds, long legs, and just 4 toes per foot, they became one of the most agile and effective hunters in Africa. Once roaming across the continent, African wild dogs are now restricted to select regions, including the Okavango Delta in Botswana, the Serengeti, and the Selous Game Reserve in Tanzania. A single pack can consist of 10 to 40 members, operating as a tightly knit family. At the heart of this unit is the alpha pair, the only breeding members, ensuring controlled reproduction and stable pack dynamics. But beyond hunting, wild dogs nurture and protect their young, ensuring the strength of future generations. When food is scarce, the pack must make tough decisions, prioritizing the strongest hunters or dedicating more resources to their newborn pups. Every hunt begins with careful observation before the orchestrated chase unfolds. Wild dogs can identify weak or injured prey within minutes, turning each hunt into a spectacular display of teamwork and precision. Unlike other predators that rely on stealth or ambush, wild dogs use strategy and endurance, driving their prey to exhaustion over miles before delivering the final, coordinated attack. The African savanna is a relentless and unforgiving battleground, where there is no single ruler. Instead, survival belongs to those who can adapt, cooperate, and endure. Here, only the most resourceful predators can thrive. On the vast African savanna, where the scorching sun burns the golden grasslands, a relentless struggle for survival unfolds every day. Here, African wild dogs and lions, 2 of the savanna's top predators, compete fiercely for dominance. African wild dogs, small yet resilient warriors, do not rely on individual strength but on teamwork. Before every hunt, they perform a unique ritual, sneezing. This is not a random action, but a form of voting that determines whether the hunt begins. When one member spots prey, such as an impala or gazelle, it stands tall, locks its gaze, and emits soft vocal signals. Other members gather around and begin sneezing, signaling their agreement. Once the decision is made, the hunt begins. The fastest members lead the charge, applying pressure on the prey, while others flank to cut off escape routes. Some remain at the rear to prevent the prey from doubling back. This highly coordinated strategy gives African wild dogs an impressive hunting success rate of up to 85%, higher than any other predator on the savanna. However, the hunt does not end when the prey falls. Wild dogs do not just eat for themselves. They share their food to nourish the entire pack. They exhibit a unique behavior called regurgitation, where they regurgitate partially digested food to feed the weak, the young, and those who are unable to participate in the hunt. This remarkable spirit of unity ensures that no member is left behind. But the African savanna is never safe. Predators must not only hunt, but also defend their kills. Lions, the undisputed kings of the savanna, often steal food from weaker competitors. With their sheer size and strength, lions can easily chase away a pack of wild dogs and claim the kill as their own. Lions are not the only threat. Hyenas, though lacking strong social cohesion like wild dogs, use their overwhelming numbers to seize food at critical moments. When faced with food theft, wild dogs do not engage in direct combat. Instead, they rely on speed and agility to retreat, avoiding unnecessary casualties that could weaken the pack. Despite being smaller than lions, wild dogs have one great weapon: unity. When a member is injured or threatened, the entire pack bands together to protect it. Confrontations between wild dogs, lions, and hyenas are common, And though wild dogs lack the sheer power of their rivals, they prove that true strength lies not just in muscles, but in solidarity. However, beyond natural threats, humans are now shifting the balance of survival. Expanding human settlements have drastically reduced the wild dog's habitat. Grasslands are being converted into farmland, forests are being cleared, and protected areas are becoming isolated, leaving wild dogs without the space they need to roam and hunt. Additionally, diseases from domestic dogs, such as rabies and canine distemper virus, have devastated wild dog populations. According to 2024 reports, these diseases can reduce a pack's population by up to 30% in just 1 year. Meanwhile, lions continue to maintain their dominance as symbols of power. Around 2 million years ago, their ancestors emerged and evolved to become apex predators. A fully grown male lion weighs between 150 and 250 kilograms, while lionesses, though smaller, are swifter and more agile. Their pale golden coats not only provide perfect camouflage, but also help dissipate heat under the scorching 40°C temperatures of the savanna. But a lion's greatest advantage is not just physical strength. It is its highly structured social system. A lion pride typically consists of 5 to 15 members, but in ideal conditions, it can grow to as many as 30 individuals. Lionesses are the primary hunters, working together to take down large prey such as buffalo and wildebeest. Male lions, with their larger size and thick manes, protect the pride, fighting off rivals who seek to invade their territory. When a foreign male attempts to take over a pride, violent battles erupt, deciding the fate of the entire group. Although their strategies differ, both lions and wild dogs are master predators. Lions rely on strength, dominance, and hierarchical power, while wild dogs depend on speed, endurance, and teamwork. Each species has evolved over millions of years, perfectly adapted to the harsh conditions of the savanna, carving their names into the grand story of survival. In the wild, there is no absolute ruler. Only those who adapt best will survive. The battle between African wild dogs and lions will continue, not just in nature, but in the fight to protect these iconic predators from the threat of extinction. The African wild dog's unique adaptation allows it to make the most of every precious moment while feeding, before larger predators like lions or hyenas arrive to steal their kill. For a wild dog, every bite is not just about eating, it is a vital survival strategy where speed and efficiency are the ultimate keys to success. In stark contrast to the agility of wild dogs, lions embody strength and dominance. A fully grown male lion can weigh up to 550 pounds, nearly 3 times the size of an adult wild dog, making it the undisputed symbol of power on the savanna. Built for sheer force rather than endurance, lions rely on explosive bursts of strength to take down prey. Their powerful hind legs, acting like coiled springs, allow them to launch forward at speeds of up to 35 miles per hour in short, high-impact sprints. While they lack the stamina of wild dogs, lions excel in close-range ambushes, typically attacking from about 30 feet away. The lion's jaws are nature's ultimate weapon, capable of exerting a bone-crushing bite force of 650 pounds per square inch. Their 4-inch-long canines, razor-sharp and immensely strong, can pierce through the thick hides and tough muscles of large herbivores like buffalo and zebras. Additionally, their retractable claws, measuring approximately 1.5 inches, remain razor-sharp, serving as essential tools for gripping and subduing prey, ensuring that once caught, escape is nearly impossible. Despite both wild dogs and lions living in social groups, they have vastly different strategies for territory management. This contrast not only reflects their social structures, but also highlights their unique adaptations to the unforgiving challenges of the African wilderness. For African wild dogs, territory is fluid and ever-changing, expanding and contracting based on their survival needs. A single pack can cover vast areas, ranging from 200 to 1,200 square miles, constantly moving to avoid competition and maximize hunting success. This nomadic lifestyle is a key factor in their survival, allowing them to avoid direct confrontations with larger predators like lions. Unlike lions, wild dogs operate as a highly structured unit, functioning like a well-coordinated machine. The alpha pair leads the pack, making crucial decisions regarding movement and hunting strategies. They mark their territory using urine and feces, sending clear chemical signals to warn rival packs against trespassing. However, wild dogs do not aggressively defend their territory like lions. When food becomes scarce or competition intensifies, they are quick to abandon familiar areas in search of better opportunities. This constant movement allows wild dogs to optimize their resource use and maintain an exceptionally high hunting success rate. Lions, on the other hand, see their territory as an unyielding stronghold, maintained through brute strength and authority. With fewer members in a pride compared to a wild dog pack, lion territories are typically smaller, ranging from 50 to 150 square miles. However, they defend these areas with unwavering determination. Male lions, especially those in coalitions of 2 or 3, are primarily responsible for patrolling territorial boundaries, leaving scent marks and deep claw scratches on trees as an unmistakable warning to potential rivals. When intruders, especially rogue males, attempt to encroach, lions are prepared to engage in ferocious battles to protect their dominance. However, territorial defense is not just the responsibility of male lions. Lionesses play an equally critical role by ensuring a consistent food supply for the pride. They work together to hunt within their territory, securing prey to feed both themselves and their cubs. For lions, territory is more than just a hunting ground. It is a sanctuary for future generations of kings. As night falls, the roar of a lion echoes across the savannah, a resounding declaration of power and dominance over the land they call home. At the heart of this competition is the never-ending struggle for food. Both wild dogs and lions depend on herbivores like impalas, wildebeest, and zebras, the lifeblood of the savannah. Lions rely on strength and ambush tactics, launching powerful surprise attacks from close range to bring down large prey. In contrast, wild dogs are endurance hunters, using speed, stamina, and flawless coordination to relentlessly chase prey to exhaustion. Thanks to this strategy, wild dogs have a far higher hunting success rate than lions. But catching a meal is only half the battle. Wild dogs must eat quickly before other predators arrive. The scent of blood travels fast, attracting unwanted attention from lions and hyenas. If a lion detects a fresh kill, it will almost always assert its dominance and claim the carcass. A single adult lion is powerful enough to drive away an entire pack of wild dogs without a fight. A 2024 study found that in 80% of interactions between lions and wild dogs suffered the greater loss. Not only does this deprive them of much-needed food, but it also forces them to constantly relocate in search of safer hunting grounds. In the Serengeti, where lion densities are high, wild dogs are often the victims of these encounters. A 2023 study reported a pride of lions killing 6 wild dogs in just 15 minutes, demonstrating the overwhelming power imbalance between the two species. While lions and wild dogs compete fiercely, they are also inadvertently linked in an ecological balance. The remains of lion kills often serve as a critical food source for scavengers, including wild dogs, reducing the pressure on them to hunt. But wild dogs are not easily defeated. While they lack the strength for direct confrontation, they possess an extraordinary ability to adapt. More than just a group of hunters, a wild dog pack operates as a tightly bonded community where every member has a distinct role. When facing threats from lions, wild dogs often choose to retreat rather than fight. This is not a sign of weakness, it is a survival strategy. For wild dogs, the survival of the pack is more important than a single meal. In rare cases, when escape is impossible, wild dogs have been observed using a surprising survival tactic, playing dead. This rare behavior has been documented in the Serengeti and other regions, where wild dogs, when attacked by lions, have been seen lying motionless, as if lifeless. This deceptive strategy serves two purposes. It distracts the predator and provides a last-ditch effort to avoid being killed. In some cases, while a wild dog plays dead, other pack members create distractions, drawing the lion's attention away and giving their fallen comrade a chance to escape. Whether through playing dead, retreating, or coordinated escapes, wild dogs showcase a level of survival intelligence that few predators can match. On the African savanna, where every moment is a battle for survival, the struggle between wild dogs and lions is more than just a competition. It is a testament to the power of adaptation, intelligence, and resilience in the wild. Beneath the scorching sun, where each battle determines life or death, these two apex predators leave an indelible mark on Africa's vast and intricate ecosystem. The question remains, who truly reigns supreme? In the unforgiving African savanna, cheetahs, leopards, and African wild dogs must fight not only to hunt but also to defend their meals from other predators. Cheetahs and leopards must eat quickly before scavengers arrive, while wild dogs rely on patience and highly organized teamwork to secure an advantage. Though they cannot match the speed of a cheetah, African wild dogs have superior endurance and exceptional coordination, allowing them to chase prey over long distances until it collapses from exhaustion. Their strategy does not rely on individual strength, but on unity and synchronization, making them a significant threat to cheetahs. Unlike lions or wild dogs, cheetahs do not live in large packs. They are either solitary or found in small groups, typically consisting of male siblings or a mother with her cubs. Male cheetahs defend their territories by marking them with urine and fighting off rivals, while females roam freely, constantly searching for food and safe locations to raise their young. Though direct confrontations between cheetahs and wild dogs are rare, competition between them is inevitable. Both species hunt medium-sized prey, such as Thompson's gazelles, impalas, and springboks. However, their different hunting strategies help reduce direct competition. When a pack of wild dogs enters a cheetah's hunting ground, the sheer difference in numbers often forces the cheetah to retreat, leaving its meal behind. The constant pressure from wild dogs does not just deprive cheetahs of food, it also affects their hunting behavior. To avoid conflict, cheetahs prefer to hunt early in the morning or late in the afternoon when temperatures are cooler and wild dogs are less active. Even after a successful hunt, cheetahs must eat quickly, as any delay could attract scavengers. Despite their rivalry, the relationship between cheetahs and wild dogs is not just about competition. Both species play a crucial role in maintaining ecological balance. By targeting weaker and sick prey, they help keep herbivore populations healthy. Their differences in hunting schedules and strategies also reduce pressure on the ecosystem, creating a natural partition within the food chain. Beneath the dense canopies of the African savanna, leopards emerge as enigmatic hunters. Unlike lions, which assert dominance through strength, or cheetahs, which rely on speed, leopards are masters of patience and stealth, blending into the darkness to become invisible killers. Tracing their lineage back 1.8 million years, leopards share a common ancestor with lions, tigers, and jaguars. Once widespread across Africa, Asia, and Europe, habitat loss has now confined them mostly to Africa's grasslands and sparse forests. Today, leopards occupy only 25 to 37% of their historical range. Yet their remarkable adaptability allows them to survive even in the harshest conditions. Despite not being the largest predators, leopards possess immense strength. Weighing 66 to 176 pounds, 80 kilograms, and measuring 3.5 to 6.2 feet, 1 to 1.9 meters in body length, they are designed for silent, calculated hunting. Their long, muscular tails, spanning 2.3 to 3.3 feet, 1 meter, provide exceptional balance, especially when moving through high tree branches. Their distinctive rosette-patterned coat blends seamlessly with the dry grass, acting as both camouflage and a lethal weapon. Leopards live solitary lives, only meeting others during mating season or while raising cubs. They mark their territory, spanning 10 to 15 square miles, 25 to 39 square kilometers, with urine and claw marks, transforming trees into watchtowers for stalking prey. When hunting, leopards approach from behind or the side, closing the gap to 50 feet, 15 meters, before launching a lightning-fast ambush. With a top speed of 36 mph, 58 kilometers per hour, they are not the fastest, but their sheer strength and precision leave prey with little chance of escape. Once they secure a kill, leopards haul it up a tree, out of reach from wild dogs and hyenas, allowing them to feed undisturbed. While they rarely engage in direct confrontations, wild dogs pose a significant threat to leopards, particularly to mothers with cubs. In such cases, leopard mothers relocate their young to tree branches or dense vegetation to avoid detection. Leopards remain highly alert to wild dog presence. A large pack of wild dogs can disrupt a leopard's hunting strategy, forcing it to relocate to a different territory to avoid being outnumbered. During times of food scarcity, wild dogs may even raid leopards' kills, forcing them to surrender their hard-earned prey. Though leopards are physically stronger, their solitary nature puts them at a disadvantage against a coordinated pack. Even a moment's hesitation can cost a leopard its meal, forcing it to flee into the trees. However, even after securing their stolen prize, wild dogs may soon face an even greater challenge: hyenas, the true masters of scavenging. On the harsh African plains, a leopard can lose its prey in mere moments. Sensing the arrival of a wild dog pack, a leopard will immediately abandon its kill and retreat to the trees, yielding to superior numbers. But even wild dogs are not safe from opportunistic thieves. The true scavengers of the savannah are always lurking. Hyenas, longtime rivals of lions, also see wild dogs as ideal targets for harassment. Not because wild dogs are weak, but because their highly efficient hunting techniques yield plentiful prey, making them prime targets for less successful predators. The rivalry between hyenas and wild dogs is shaped by constant, relentless competition. Despite being formidable hunters themselves, hyenas often struggle in direct confrontations due to the tight-knit coordination of wild dog packs. A 2023 study found that wild dogs win 60% of conflicts against hyenas, especially when they hold a numerical advantage. When hyenas attempt to steal a kill, wild dogs quickly unite, surrounding and driving away the intruders. However, victory is never guaranteed. Larger or more aggressive hyena clans can easily overwhelm a pack of wild dogs, snatching away their meal with minimal resistance. These clashes are not just battles of strength and tactics, but also testaments to the never-ending struggle for survival in the savannah. In the ever-changing world of Africa's waterways, crocodiles reign as silent yet merciless hunters. Having existed for over 200 million years, They have witnessed the rise and fall of countless species, remaining as unchallenged apex predators. The Nile crocodile, Africa's most common crocodilian, thrives in freshwater habitats, from the mighty Nile River and Lake Victoria to the Okavango Delta. With colossal size and brute force, Nile crocodiles are icons of patience and power. An adult can weigh 500,000 to 500 pounds, 225 to 700 kilograms, and grow up to 20 feet, 6 meters in length, making them true giants of the animal kingdom. They spend most of their time submerged, waiting for the perfect moment to launch an explosive ambush. With a jaw strength of 3,700 psi, they can crush bones effortlessly and use their infamous death roll to tear prey apart. For wild dogs, waterholes are both a vital lifeline and a deadly trap. Despite their caution, a 2023 Serengeti study revealed that 5% of wild dog deaths in riverine areas were due to crocodile attacks. In Africa's merciless wilderness, only the smartest and most adaptable predators can survive. In the vast African savanna, where life and death intertwine, African wild dogs, crocodiles, and hippos represent three formidable forces in the natural food chain. When pursued by wild dogs, many prey species make a desperate dash into the water as a final attempt to escape. However, in those seemingly tranquil waters, death may be lurking. Wild dogs, being land-based predators, lose their advantage when their prey plunges into the water. But this is where crocodiles strike. Unlike wild dogs, who must chase down their prey, crocodiles simply wait in silence, ready to launch a sudden, lethal ambush. With powerful jaws and a devastating death roll, they drag their victims underwater, ending the chase in an instant. Yet another formidable force may emerge: the aggressive hippopotamus. Though herbivores, hippos are extremely territorial and highly aggressive. Any intruder disturbing their midday rest is met with deadly force. Whether it's a crocodile, a wild dog, or a struggling antelope, hippos will crush anything in their path without hesitation. After every hunt, as the wild dogs look back, heavy breathing slows and their growls fade into silence, the remnants of their feast embark on a new journey through the ecosystem. No kill ever goes to waste. It becomes a vital food source for scavengers such as vultures, jackals, and occasionally hyenas. Each wild dog requires only 2 to 3 pounds, 1.5 kilograms of meat per day, leaving behind a significant portion for scavengers. High above, vultures soar with outstretched wings, scanning the plains from over 3,000 feet, 1,000 meters in the air. With exceptional eyesight, they can detect carcasses from great distances, descending swiftly to consume what remains. On the ground, jackals creep in cautiously, waiting for the feast to end before scavenging bones and scraps. These small but resourceful scavengers avoid direct confrontation with wild dogs, only moving in when the meal is nearly over. Although wild dogs and scavengers compete for food, their relationship plays a crucial role in maintaining the balance of the ecosystem. Wild dogs regulate herbivore populations, preventing overgrazing and preserving vegetation. Meanwhile, scavengers ensure that nothing goes to waste, completing nature's cycle of energy recycling. Lions and African wild dogs represent two opposing forces of nature. Lions symbolize brute strength and dominance, while wild dogs embody intelligence and teamwork. Their rivalry is not just about competition, but offers valuable lessons in adaptation and survival optimization. Lions stride across the savanna like kings, each step asserting their dominance. Their hunting strategy relies on raw power, using explosive ambushes to take down large prey. In contrast, wild dogs lack the physical strength of lions but compensate with unity and coordination. They do not rely on short bursts of power, but instead exhaust their prey over long chases, wearing them down before delivering the final blow with flawless teamwork. Despite their differences, both species play critical roles in the ecosystem. Lions control large herbivore populations, preventing overgrazing, while wild dogs target weaker and sick individuals, helping to maintain the health of prey populations. The key lesson from their rivalry is clear. There is no single formula for survival. In nature, no species is invincible, and no species is entirely disadvantaged. It all comes down to how they leverage their strengths. The African savanna, once a sanctuary for legendary predators, is now facing its greatest challenge, human expansion. Once vast landscapes, stretching from the Serengeti in Tanzania to the Okavango Delta in Botswana, are now fragmented by roads, farmlands, and human settlements. Lions, once roaming all across Africa, now occupy just 8% of their historical range, with only 20,000 individuals left in the wild. For wild dogs who rely on wide, open spaces, the situation is even more dire, with only 6,600 individuals remaining. Habitat loss is not just shrinking their territory, it is isolating their populations. For lions, this increases territorial conflicts, forcing prides into deadly battles over shrinking land. Wild dogs, on the other hand, must navigate human-dominated landscapes, leading to frequent conflicts with farmers and ranchers. A 2023 study revealed that 60% of wild dog fatalities were caused by human-related activities, including traps, poisoning, and gunshots. Beyond habitat loss, disease outbreaks pose a significant threat. Wild dogs, with their strong pack bonds, are particularly vulnerable to rabies and canine distemper virus, often transmitted by domestic dogs. A single outbreak can wipe out an entire pack, leaving devastating gaps in the ecosystem. Lions, too, are not immune. Parasites and infectious diseases have been documented in populations across the Serengeti, weakening their health and hunting abilities. Despite these challenges, hope is not lost. Ecological corridors in the Okavango Delta and Serengeti have reconnected fragmented habitats, allowing wildlife to move freely and reducing the risk of inbreeding. Initiatives such as predator-friendly farming in Botswana are minimizing conflicts between humans and large carnivores. Measures like solar-powered deterrent lights and reinforced livestock enclosures have helped farmers protect their animals without killing predators. In Zimbabwe, early warning systems have been implemented to help communities avoid encounters with migrating wild dog packs. Technology is also playing a crucial role in conservation. GPS tracking collars and camera traps provide researchers with invaluable data on the movements of lions and wild dogs, allowing for timely interventions. Vaccination programs against rabies and canine distemper have protected thousands of wild dogs from disease outbreaks that could otherwise devastate entire packs. However, wildlife conservation is not just the responsibility of a single organization. It is a collective duty of humanity. Protecting these iconic predators is not just about saving them, but about preserving the delicate balance of the African savanna. Act now. Support conservation efforts, minimize human impact on natural habitats, and raise awareness about the importance of biodiversity. Even the smallest contributions can drive significant change, ensuring a future where nature continues to thrive. If you have ever visited Africa's breathtaking landscapes, share your experiences in the comments below. Your stories can inspire others to join the fight for conservation. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to join us on more incredible wildlife adventures.